forthwith. Ah, yes. I know just where to find this person. Follow me. What is the meaning of this, Arisen? You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more?
A nightbound forest is fearsome indeed.
We cannot let our fear get the better of us. Else who will protect the Arisen? Wolves! There!
Flame is its weakness!
This spell will empower you with elemental magic.
Ingenious. My own master must hear of this tactic.
Well, well. Color me surprised.
I've a knack for combining materials that I hope you'll find useful. I'll craft aught I can using what's in my pack.
At last! The moment I've been waiting for. Allow me to gather these up. These faces have grown mightily familiar.
It is not without cause that we are called nomads. No matter how far we might stray, we can always find each other again.
A well-organized pack is my specialty. I'll see to it your burdens are shared between us pawns.
That's enough.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. Naught compares to the thrill of victory. One cannot help but feel indomitable.
Well, I'm sure there's still room for improvement. The twinkling stars are captivating to behold.
Is that you say?
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed.
Oxen are to be found here, of all places.
Careful. Oxen are like to charge when angered.
I've got a good feeling about this one.
Magics are at your disposal.
You see, this is the product of your heedlessness.
It's called breaking the initiative. I'll have you know. So the fun begins again, eh?
We were battle ready when they found us. This shan't take long.
It is easily done.
While in another world, I happened upon a treasure chest rather close by. Perhaps I could show you the way?
Might as well take a look while you're here, eh? I enjoy this work. Keeps me on my toes. Many thanks.
Got to keep it together.
Rog? Rog, is that you, my boy?
Hello, Grandfather.
'Tis a miracle. You're alive and in one piece. Oh, joy of joys! I thought ne'er to lay eyes on you again.
Grandfather, you're smothering me.
Oh, hush. You don't get to complain of such things after you worried me half to death.
I'm very sorry, Grandfather. I didn't mean to cause you grief.
And you? Words alone will ne'er be enough to express the depth of my gratitude. I am truly in your debt. Pray, take this. 'Tis naught but a trifle in comparison to your kindness, but I hope you will accept it all the same. Thank you, sir.
Thank you for saving me.
A resounding success!
That was hardly a challenge for adventurers of our caliber.
What will our next adventure have in store for us, I wonder? It seems you've somewhere else in mind.
Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy something. Ah, I see you desire one of my masterpieces. Very well. I shall have your order crafted in good time. A little patience is all I ask. The creation of a masterpiece takes time, sir. Pray do not rush me. Hope to see you again. What am I supposed to do?
Come to think of it, it is difficult to forget all that occurred at the coronation. I hope never to experience the like of that sensation again.
Besting with the likes of you.
Riding in an ox cart would be a welcome reprieve.
They can be most convenient, though they travel only during the day.
Well met, son. How might I be of service? Welcome, sir. After all, 'tis folly to linger on a single... vocation when there are so many exciting methods of that to be tried. Do come again. Fancy a look at my wares?
Well, there's always demand for weapons. Particularly near the border, where quarrels occur. Every other day. If I lose my next shipment to bandits, I'm done for. Do come again?
There are few things as exciting as receiving new equipment.
Let us hope it is not mere frippery.
Welcome. If you think me a liar, then buy something and see. The creation of a masterpiece takes time, sir. Pray do not rush me. Many thanks to you.
Perhaps a journey to Batal will aid us in unraveling the secrets of the Godsway. I can guide you there if you wish.
The vanguard is yours. Lead on.
I don't believe I had any visitors today. Begone! I have no hospitality to extend toward one bereft of decorum.
Got some business with me, do ye?
What do ye want?
This way, if you please.
A merchant, eh? Have you an entry permit? Hold a moment. That cart has priority. Lord Phaesus is come! Open the gates! So, you seek to enter Batal, I presume? I'll have to check your permit. Go on through.
Welcome, sir. Doubly so if you're here to buy. Hope to see you again.
I'm starving, I am.
Go on, have a look.
This might be worth a read.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Right. Just follow me.
So, after breaking free of the chains of slavery that once bound you to this land, you return of your own volition. This is good. I am relieved to see that you are fulfilling your charge. Now, 'twould be advantageous for you and your crew to visit the Rockmaster's Burrow in Bad Batal. Methinks 'tis where you will find that which you seek. Farewell.
We've strayed off course. A different path would deliver us quicker now. I'll lead the way.
You can count on me to fly to your aid in your hour of need, Master. Knowing when to use curatives is my specialty.
Could you come over here? Was I too quick for you, Master? Don't worry, I shall wait for you right here.
only hope I did not disappoint.
Of course, it falls to me to do this. Isn't that always the way of things? Can't say I'm thrilled, but I'll get it done.
What has come over you, Arisen? Tis about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
There are useful ingredients to be gathered here, I'll wager. Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it.
Can't let you get away.
I must summon you. Oi!
I must summon aid. Thought it's too late.
Hold my way!
suppose your wounds won't heal themselves? Hold just a moment.
Almost done, Butcher.
There, Master. Red wall. This spell will empower you with elements of magic.
You dare! It's my duty to hear the people's concerns.
Over so soon? Why, we seem to have come through unscathed. Of course, it falls to me to do this. Isn't that always the way of things? I can't say I'm thrilled, but I'll get it done. Sign of wisdom. This room has been troubling me ever since I first caught wind of it. Apparently, there is an illness we pawns can catch that makes us a danger to ourselves and others. Symptoms include unruly and overconfidence. In the end, turn our backs on our master and our duty. Gathering materials makes for dull work indeed. This has no bearing on our current conversation, but might I say, by my eye, you lack surety in your step. Not to worry, you'll find your feet in time, I'm sure.
Can it be you are lost, Arisen One? The path to the dragon has many turns, but I can illuminate the way ahead if you so desire. You will find the path you ought to follow inscribed herein. Would you know the fate of another? This meeting shall not...
To return at once, Master.
Well met. Does that make you the Arisen? Be at ease. I bear you no ill will. My name is Manella, and I have the honor of serving as a go-between twixt Her Majesty and the Guard. Come, let me buy you a drink. We've much to discuss, and I don't fancy standing round all the while. Shall we make...
This tavern is open to travelers of all persuasion. Aye, even pawns. So long as they've coined for their ale.
Peruse at your leisure.
Arisen! You've grown even stronger since last we met. 'Tis a happy twist of fate that brings us back together.
We meet again, Arisen. I knew we'd not be long apart. This is most convenient. Another destination we were bound for is not far from here.
We'll make our way there in time. As to whether it will be sooner or later.
Why? Peruse... At your leisure, sir. Always a pleasure.
Oh, there's something written here.
It couldn't hurt to take a peek.
The people of Batal view pawns with great prejudice. They're even forbidden from setting foot in the capital. Her Majesty, Empress Nadinia, has long been troubled by this custom, but a practice so ancient isn't easily overturned. Many are unhappy about the existence of this tavern, even though it lies outside the capital, simply because it was established as a place for pawns to gather. I know not what manner of person you are, but if you would aid me in my efforts to make the people of Batal more accepting of pawns, I would be glad to offer you a residence permit. 'Tis a bargain more than fair, for those who hold such permits may remain in Batal without having their activities questioned. What say you? Glad I am to hear it. Take this then. Simply show it to one of the sentries and you'll be granted entry to the capital. Oh, and if you encounter any troubled Batali along the way, I bid you assist them. They are harsh in their persecution of the pawns, but were they to be aided by the targets of their ire, Mayhap a few stubborn hearts would soften. A simple plan, I know, but 'tis the only one available, or so it seems to me. I bid you good fortune, Sir Arisen.
Well done, Master. This moment was a long time coming.
There is always room for improvement, after all.
All knowledge of this, God's way, stems from the forbidden magic research laboratory, which can be found here in Batal. However, you would do well to first travel to the Alta Batal coast and seek a man named Ambrosius. For as a researcher of this laboratory, he will doubtless be able to answer many of your questions.
Could you come over here?
Say, have you seen any statues about? Solid stone ones, carved in the likeness of monsters. Tell is, quite a number of them were found not long ago, just west of the Agamemnon ruins. Here's the curious part, though. The things look damn near real. So real, in fact, that collectors were willing to pay outlandish sums of gold for. Would that I'd gotten my hands on one. Suppose I'll just have to hope there are more of them out there somewhere.
Follow me, Arisen.
Me? I sell defensive. Now, this hardly bears saying, but don't you dare try to take anything without paying for it first. Always a pleasure.
Nothing caught your eye? Ugh.
Just tell me what you need. And I'll see it done. You're welcome. A customer, then. That changes things.
Perhaps this will seem of little consequence, but I find myself reflecting on the time I fell in battle.
Such thoughts are best cast aside through action. way! Slow your feet. You run too fast for the likes of me.
Hoy, looking to change your vocation? No need to overthink it. You can change it on a whim. You've naught to look. Hell, got any findings to share? Pleasure doing business.
Interested in my wares?
Boy, what's your problem? Walking about with pawns in tow, I mislike that. You from Vermont? Bet you're as prejudiced as the rest of your lot. Well, got something you want to say, eh? Save it. You're not welcome here. Suppose you didn't know, but we don't allow Vermundian scum in this tavern. But I've got a heart of gold, me. I'll give you a chance to redeem yourself. All you've got to do is prove your mettle against these sods, alone. That is. If you're bested, then we'll take all you've got. It's only fair, ain't it? Put your back into it!
Well now, quite the brawl we're having here. But I must say, these odds are rather craven. Did you leave your honor at the door?
And who are you supposed to be? You a friend of this one?
Nay, I'm a sellsword. Coin is my only ally. 'Tis not my conscience that called me here. No, no. I simply cannot stomach acts of cowardice. Is there even one among you with the grit for a proper duel, one-on-one?
What'd be in it for us, eh?
The fact that I'd refrain from breaking your jaw. That's not quite the reaction I was hoping for. Mayhap you know not my face. How about my name, then? Ragnar.
Ragnar? You're him? From the Scarlet Rains and the battle for Jeremiah? Well, 'tis clear you're a man best not crossed. But I trust you'll have no complaints so long as there's only one of us. Aye? Oi, bring it out!
Where's that reprobate gotten off to? We'll see if you can escape me a second time. Show 'em your mettle.
I don't believe it. You're a bloody menace, you are. Come on, you lot. We're leaving.
Fine work, that was. Pray, save your thanks. I've no need of it. After all, judging by the skill with which you won that duel just now, I dare say you'd have bested those louts even if I hadn't intervened. I suppose that coward knew he was no match for you in a fair fight, so he had that beast take the beating for him. At any rate, 'tis safe to say you've piqued my interest. I hope our paths cross again someday. Of course, I can't promise I'll be as amicable then. As a sellsword, 'tis my policy to let my employer decide friend from foe. I'm sure you understand. Till next time.
Sir Ragnar is no ordinary man. That much is certain.
I'm not sure what to tell you.
What has come over you, Arisen? A new destination calls to you, I take it. No, say no more.
Hoy! No need to overthink it. You can change it on a whim. You've naught to lose, and you much leisure doing business with you.
Greetings, Sir Arisen. Sir Manella would speak with you in the palace. Pray seek her out at your earliest convenience.
By and large, the people of Bakbatal seem to adore their benevolent empress.
I've remarked that myself. They revere Her Majesty with all their hearts and regard her as family.
'Tis a far cry from Vermund. I cannot count the number of barbs I've heard uttered about the Queen Regent.
Not on your life. Me? Now, this hardly bears saying, but don't you dare try to take it. Always a pleasure.
Days like this one.
Do not! I pray you! Not much has changed since I was a girl.
You there? Have you a home in Batal? If not, well, look no further. As it so happens, I've one to sell. Now, I've noticed you tend to travel with pawns. Bold choice here in Batal, where they're ill-loved. So I thought you might prefer a home of your own to stay at, rather than a crowded inn. Well, what say you? A wise decision, sir. Do be sure to read over the deed. Here you are, dear.
Ah, how I've longed to embrace my bedroll. Shall we hunt a few monsters to start the day off?
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
Swapping stores is one of life's great
to replenish my strength.
Welcome. I can't wait to see what the day holds. Welcome.
I end up feeling weary even after a day of rest.
So long as I have my elf, I shan't complain.
Huh? What in the... Where did you come from? Did Clark send you? Oh no, he did, didn't he? I'm sorry. I'm really, truly very sorry. I haven't slept a wink, I swear it. Well, I suppose I might have fallen asleep once or twice, but it isn't as if I've been lazing about. I simply haven't been able to devise any good ideas. I tell you, this arrangement has been an encumbrance on my mind from the very beginning. While I am glad that the old man appreciated my talents enough to commission me, it doesn't change the facts. I can only depict subjects that I've seen with my own two eyes, which makes things rather difficult, given the task at hand. Say, you appear a rather strapping sort. Would you be persuaded to bring me to a griffin? 'Twill be well worth any trouble. Clark shall pay handsomely to see this done, and you'd be doing me a great boon beside. I've heard aught of a griffin's nesting place. I shall await you there. Do keep in mind, however, that you must needs drag the battle out if I am to complete my sketch. Of course, I could look as long as I pleased if you were to petrify the beast. Then I shall depart at once. Pray, meet me at the foot of the Guerco mountain range, east of the rest town.
Die happy in a place like this.
Looking forward to this.
Interested in my wares? Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
Pray, life in this country can be hard to bear, but well, I'll be.
Well met, sir. How might I be of service? I've learned my lesson. No more gristle for me. Well met, sir. How might I be of service?
The world's changing. Not sure how much longer I can keep the inn open. It's tough.
You shan't hear me complain about an early report.
'Tis a remarkable treasure we've found.
Perhaps fortune has deigned to aid us at last.
An ox cart ought to make our journey easier.
They can be most convenient. Though they travel...
So, this Ambrosius fellow possesses knowledge of the Godsway. Then we had best seek him out. Leave this to me, Master. I'll bring you straight to the one you seek.
You've made yourself an enemy. This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint rest town. Can't set off till I've had my due.
Slim pickings of late. Am I losing my touch?
I'm starving, I am.
Bunch of sluggards.
I've worked hard today. I think I've earned a rest.
You've pushed your luck. This ox cart's bound for... You've got to pay before we depart.
All seems well here. To come there for sure.
I like to come here when I need a minute to think.
Time to hit the sack.
You out of there! I'll put you out of the...
Assailants, Master!
I suppose I'll handle this.
What are you waiting for? Now for fast!
Douse the flames before it's too late!
You might underestimate
They're a useful
What do you think? Does this suit me?
At least dreams.
Seems there's no room for argument here. I shall obey, but I won't pretend I'm happy about it. No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. It gets the worm, as they say.
nothing of it.
It's good you lessen the load you carry. A lighter step can make all the difference in battle.
I will finish this, here and now. We're under attack! The Risen, are you all right?
Who are you? I'm searching for blue crystal shards. Find any, and I'll pay you handsomely. The bigger they are, the higher your reward will be.
It is about time we pressed on, wouldn't you say, Master?
Well, have you found any blue crystal shards? Is that all? Tiny fragments such as these aren't nearly good enough. Still, I expect I'll find a use for them. Here, take your coin and be gone. "'Tis a god's sway. Well, to be precise, the crystalline substance from which 'tis made. By refining such crystals, anyone can attain the power of the Arisen. The power to command pawns, that is. However, small fragments are meaningless. They cannot contend with the Arisen's power, you see. Speaking of which, should you find any large fragments, bring them to me, won't you? Though that might be difficult. We've scoured this area quite thoroughly, I should think. 'Tis possible larger shards may have been mistaken for jewels and carried off by scavengers or collectors or some such. Mayhap one such as the Oracle or the Dragon Forged would be able to aid you in locating them. I can tell you no more than that. "'Tis possible mayhap one such as the Oracle or the Dragon Forged would be able to aid you in locating them.
there's a worthy prize, if only 'tweren't so far away.
I suppose there can be no harm in bringing this along.
We'll find a use for it, I'm sure.
Quickly, Arisen! You must regain your footing! What has stricken you, Arisen?
My magics are at your disposal.
Lay down your arms
Hiding.
before you hurt
What?
yourself.
So fetch a sack of coin.
Say, does this foe not remind you of a certain someone you've met?
Fair novel idea. I've never seen my own master attempt such a feat.
Unbelievable.
Good thing I'm here, really. I know just where to go.
My talents lie in combining materials, and I'll use those in my possession to craft things for you in my spare time.
This way, if you please.
Do you really need my aid? You must try to... Free yourself.
Goodness, someone has a hand to lend.
Let the elements empower those rights. Well, color me surprised.
Look, Master, a treasure chest. We shall have to find a way to reach it. You would gather materials here, Master. Can we really afford to carry more? was an eventful journey, but we made it here all right.
Since times of eld, dragon blood has been used to refine all manner of equipment. I myself learned the art by deciphering ancient texts. Remember, draconic blood flows through the veins of lesser drakes as well. Bring me what ye reap, and I shall harness it to your benefit. Then I bid ye farewell.
Nothing caught your eye? Oh, that's a shame. Let's hope there's aught worth our coin next time.
Browsing was enough to scratch the itch, in my case.
Do I disappoint you, Master?
We must press on our advantage.
I shall lead the charge! I'm well aware.
I must have been straight through.
Any hope of it? We must avoid all attacks at our disposal.
Ooh, I can't wait to find out what's inside.
The field of battle is wont to pit us against our fellows, but that does not make cutting them down easier to bear. It is no great shock to me.
that for you.
I must ask you to refrain from charging off. Teamwork is the crux of our strategy.
Don't be such a one-off. I know what I'm doing. think I'd be caught unawares. I am shamed.
Let us pick ourselves up, dust ourselves off, and try not to slip up again. Could you come over here?
Pushing on without rest isn't ideal. I'm dead on my feet.
I fear for our chances if we were to be set upon now.
Lucky us. That's worth taking.
I'm all for swapping stories, but perhaps another night. I can scarce keep my eyes open.
I quite agree. Best we recuperate our strength before we set off again.
Shall we hunt a few monsters to start the day off?
Off we go then.
Feeling rested, I trust? As a matter of fact, often we call on you to carry the burdens we cannot. I must thank you. Your toil keeps me light on my feet.
Oozers, there!
Flame is its weakness.
Avoid flame at any cost, Elizabeth. You have been doused in oil.
But of course, Arisen. You may depend upon me.
Troubling you, Master. You seem all right to me.
Methinks I know where that individual is to be found. Say no more, Master. I know just where to find this person, and will guide you there post-haste. Over here! Come to think of it, different masters favor different pawns. One whom I served preferred to have beastrons for allies.
Words worth hearing.
Isn't much of an adventure if all we do is make camp.
I understand the inclination arisen.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say. Masterfully done.
Just think what we could achieve if we honed our talents further. Batal's Empress has clearly earned the love and respect of her subjects.
I've remarked that myself. They revere Her Majesty with all their hearts and regard her as family.
'Tis a far cry from Vermund. I cannot count the number of barbs I've heard uttered about the Queen Regent.
Interested in my wares? Many thanks.
Well, how's the day treating you then? Why, peruse at your leisure, sir. Always a pleasure.
The port crystal is set, but we'll have need of a ferry stone should we seek to make use of it.
Oh, there's something written here.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Me? Now, this hardly bears saying. But don't you dare. Try to take anything with. Many thanks.
There are few things as exciting as receiving new equipment.
Let us hope it is not mere frippery.
Me? Now, this hardly bears. Saying, but don't you dare. Try to take anything without. Paying for it first. Many thanks.
My services don't come. Cheap, you're welcome.
moment to think.
I swear I've never slept better. Well met.
Is this a challenge arisen to see who can keep pace?
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up.
Go on, have a look.
Well met, sir. How's the day treating you then?
This place fills me with unbidden remembrances.
I have no issue falling asleep, even... Our adventure continues.
Come, we've much to be getting on with.
I hope you slept well?
Fret not. I'll make the pain go away. Hold just a moment.
Somehow my feet always...
Evidently, it is a
Good thing I'm here, really. I know just where to go.
You there. You seem like a learned individual. Surely you have an interest in the mighty Sphinx depicted on yonder wall? 'Tis a beast of fearsome intellect, whose riddles have confounded some of the greatest sages in history. Indeed, 'tis said that answering its questions is but a portion of the puzzle. Should the day come that you seek to challenge the Sphinx yourself, you would do well to look to this mural for wisdom. 'Tis said that should the day come that you seek to challenge the beast yourself, you would do well to look to this mural for wisdom. Tis said that answering the Sphinx's riddles was but a portion of the puzzle. Should the day come that you seek to challenge the beast yourself, you would do well to look to this mural for wisdom.
Where's my dagger?
I can't
My
believe
claws
it's
could
like
use a
looking over
trim.
my shoulder.
Want to try to endure life where and when I can.
Interested in my wares? Go home.
If our destination is a distant one, travel by ox cart.
This ox cart's bound for the checkpoint rest. Can't set off till I've had my due.
Let him try and stop me.
Barely slept a wink.
Hop on if you've paid. I'd hate to leave you behind.
By and large, the people of Bakbatal seem to adore their benevolent empress.
I've remarked that myself. They revere Her Majesty with all their hearts and regard her as family.
'Tis a far cry.
I'm starving, I am.
Interested in my wares?
I'm starving, I am.
Methinks there are rare materials to be found hereabouts.
Well, well, that's quite a discovery.
Should
Should your pack grow overfull, have no fear. I'll lighten your load by spreading it out among us pawns.
What manner of madness is this? If I might be so bold as to speak my mind? The private quarters of one Arisen I served had many a visitor, and rarely the same one.
Now there's a thought.
Look out! Knackers!
It cannot weather ice's numbing grip. You'll not live to regret this.
Well done, Master.
No sense letting the enemy gain the upper hand. The early griffin gets the worm, as they say.
Quickly, Arisen, you must regain your footing. One of us has been poisoned. Well done.
Let the elements empower your strikes.
I'd wager there's aught to be found here.
Let us ponder how best to proceed. suppose you think you can afford to be reckless, so long as I'm here to heal you. Oh. Hold just a moment.
I knew you would come. You seek answers, and you shall have them, if 'tis within my power to know them. Loath as I am to admit it, I know little of the artifact of which you speak, though I shall tell you aught I can. I sense a land soaked in warmth. A warmth, yet it now lies many fathoms below the surface of the sea, in a place unreachable by mortal hands. Though 'tis strange, for I sense also that this warmth grows ere near. 'Twould seem a path will be open to you in time, allowing you to venture into the heart of this warmth, so like your own. Perhaps he who was dragon-forged can tell you more. Seek him out in Harb Village, if you would learn from him.
I never thought I'd say that, but we've become inseparable.
That explains the harmony betwixt us.
Can it be the path to the dragon has many turns? This meeting shall not be our...
I've got a good feeling about this one.
That went as well as we might have hoped. Let us cast our eyes about, and...
About time you came along. I've a special tale to share with you today. Or so I'd like to say, but it is getting rather late. Best spend the night. We can talk again come morning. Ah, good. You're awake. Look to the sea, my friend. Hard to resist setting out in one's boat with fair skies like these, eh?
I've told you about the sunken temple in the middle of the sea, haven't I? I'm quite sure I mentioned it. But I ne'er spoke of the man who resides there. He was such a worthy ruler in life that his armies safeguard him even in death. As he himself would have it, he was once entrusted with the task of watching over this world from the heavens above. Yet he tired of his duty and abandoned his perch in the sky in favor of founding a small kingdom on the ground. Alas, though he was a just and goodly ruler, there is not a single person alive who remembers his name.
Oh, it sounds unfortunate, but if you ask me, 'tis all a matter of perspective. It can be a blessing to forget, and to be forgotten. I should know. In all my long years, I've never forgotten a single thing. I remember everything, every little detail. Would that I could forget some of it. A lie it may seem, but a lie it is not. I speak only the truth, as you well know. Come see me again if it pleases you. I've tales aplenty to share.
Heavens, friend. I'd ne'er seen the like. I'd not known there were ruins in the depths of this cavern till the path appeared. 'Twas magic, methinks. I should have liked to investigate, if the place hadn't been crawling with monsters. I'll be needing sturdier arms than these afore I head back in there, I fear. At any rate, I'd best report this discovery to my commander. I only pray naught grave shall come of it.
It rather feels like aught's lying in wait for us, but we shan't find out what is unless we press on.
I suppose 'tis so.
Mayhap 'twould behoove us to investigate Stormwind Cave. It appears aught has occurred therein.
I'm not sure what to tell you. Fire won't do much good. Best to try a different.
One might confidently call that a resounding victory.
No doubt, this triumph will spur us into the next.
Must you run so fast? I can hardly keep you in my sights, Arisen.
No time to catch your breath. Try to keep up. This spell will empower you with elemental magic.
Arisen, have you been harmed? Pray, cast that magic again. Push through
A battle avoided is a battle won, I suppose. we would be ill-advised to proceed without light. I've an inkling this is not our first time here.
How very curious. I wonder what other secrets this place holds. I'll collect that. You needn't trouble yourself.
Treasure chest! I can hardly wait to open it.
So, another comes seeking to inter me. Yet your wicked schemes will avail you not, Watching One. Time and again have you sent unto me your minions. Yet repel them I have, and so I shall anew, till I might claim the true world as mine own. Why do you not draw your blade? This battle shall be o'er afore it has even begun. You seek not my death. Then you are not of the Watching One. I am Rothas, founder of the Kingdom of Vermund. And you appear to be arisen. Tell me your reason for coming here. Godsway. Speak you of those trinkets conjured by the wizards of Batal. E'en from these depths I have beheld the Batali scuttling about, gathering their fragments. 'Tis a baleful, maddening act to transmute the fractured souls of Arisen into such frivolous baubles. Aye, that which you seek is a soul much like your own. Yet rarely will you find one intact, for splinters are all that remain of those pitiful Arisen who were bade come here by the Watching One to end me. The flesh may rot, the soul fragment, yet power endures. And 'twould seem the Batali seek to augment this power through their perverted arts. Though to what nefarious end, I know not. Yet 'tis folly, the frolicking of children. Such a trinket could ne'er hope to fell the dragon, let alone the Watching One. I know little of your intent, but I sense in you a powerful will. A will that urges you towards fulfillment of some great feat. I shall grant you this blade. It too is the soul of an Arisen. Mine own, in fact. Refined in purest dragon blood. Alas, the ages have taken their toll. 'Tis as withered as mine own flesh. Yet, mayhap, the Batali's profane magics would be capable of drawing forth its late potency. If that is what you seek, Arisen, then go unto their stronghold. I believe 'tis there you shall find the means to achieve it.
useful bauble, the ferry stone. 'Twill allow us to travel vast distances in an instant.
We must save it for a time of dire need. An unlikely location for a path. Mayhap it leads to hidden hoard of treasure.
I've a feeling 'tis best left untravelled. Am I the only one?
Keep your ears pricked. Our foes might betray themselves with the slightest sound.
Pray, speak up, should you notice aught amiss.
When their skulls are smashed beyond repair.
Ah! Pray, save your... For strength for our enemies arisen. He wishes to gaze upon a griffin firsthand. Tis a tall ask, but not impossible. Shall we go where we are bid? I know the way. Follow me.
Well, if you insist. I'm only glad I don't have to lead the way for a change.
This way, if you please. It seems you've somewhere else in mind you'd rather go. If you've no need of my guidance, by all means, lead the way.
Perhaps... The Arisen has recalled some more pressing business. Fret not. I'm sure we'll come back to this, eventually.
Do watch where you're going. You'll hurt yourself one of these days.
Oh, don't mind me. These things happen.
Unless my eyes deceive me, there's something down there.
We seem to have arrived without issue. But are we safe here?
Welcome to Pure, and quality is what you need if you want to survive. So before you check the price, just remember. Misers, I hope to see you again.
We've got goblins!
I won't leave off before you earn my spite. Outrage! Let's not be hasty now.
Dare I say it? We trounced our foe well and true. I'll carefully conserve my strength, and in...
Hail, Arisen! Do you remember me, perchance? 'Tis a happy twist of fate that brings... I've just remembered a curious rumor I overheard once. Seems there's an illness pawns can catch beyond the rift that has devastating consequences for those around them. Worse still, the pawn never knows they're sick. They just become restless and flippant and won't heed the Arisen.
That sounds most unpleasant. I do hope we shall remain free of it. I have no issue. I can't tell you how I suffered at the hands of...
I trust we've all inspected our equipment.
Off we go, then.
I don't know about you, but I am full of vim and vigor.
Look as long as you please. In no hurry to leave. Go on. Have you business with the guild, sir? I should be... Glad to assist you. Do come again.
Just think. The first our foes shall see of you will be an arrow in their breast.
Have you business with the guild, sir? Should be glad to assist you.
Always a pleasure.
Oh, there's something written here.
A thorough perusal might reveal aught of interest.
Ought you needing me?
Interested in... Go on, have a look. Pleasure doing business with you.